Greetings and salutations. Welcome. It's Dave Duford. I'm here with Mr. Matt Jackman, successful dig agency free lead telesales agent. He's actually been around since the beginning of the free lead program back in 2023, and he is here today to tell us about how well it's worked for him. He wrote $41,000 in final expense premium just last month in April 2024. We're also going to talk about why he switched voluntarily from a higher contract brokering, buying his own leads, to the free lead program, and what his kind of perspective was and why he did it, and just talked shop about how the business is really like. So Matt, welcome. Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me, David. Appreciate you.
Well, tell us how you got into this business. How did you get into final expense? How did you end up here at the dig agency?
Yeah, sure. So, I had a previous interview too, kind of saying the same thing. Like I was doing real estate before, and which is still a great business, but
Sure.
you know, I'm uh I'm always looking for opportunity, and I was on YouTube just looking around, and I kind of came across life insurance sales. And in real estate, I was getting my deals over the phone, and I would have to go meet folks in person, get them to sign a listing with me, whatever the case is. And I don't get paid for a really long time.
Yeah.
I don't get paid for months in that business. Here, I'm like, wow, I could call over the phone and I could get paid the next day. That's really something.
Yeah.
So, and I saw that renewals were a thing, you could get some residual income as well. So I just jumped right in, man, kind of the same way I got the real estate license. I'm like, let me go ahead and get the insurance license. It was super quick, a lot quicker than getting that real estate
Yeah.
license too, way
Right.
quicker. So I'm just like, let me go get the license. And I was originally going to go join a different IMO. Um, you know, it took a little bit longer than I expected. It actually ended up taking like a month or so for me to actually get that license in before I passed the test.
Right.
Right. I had to do fingerprinting and all that. So in that time, I'm still digging on YouTube, getting ready. Stumbled upon your videos as well. And in that time too, I was really diving into the industry, looking at different business models and what other agencies had to offer really. And brother, I felt like I could trust you, and I feel like you're just the man
Thank you.
in the industry. Seriously. So um, you're killing it on social media. I felt like there was no better person to partner with, honestly. And I've just been grateful to be here and have found you. And life insurance, it's not flashy, like
No,
right,
not at
but
all.
it's an amazing business. It really is. Like it's a great business opportunity, and been doing it about, man, I've been doing it like 7, 8 months
Yeah.
now,
Yeah. Yeah.
6, 7 months, something like that. It's crazy. Time has flown by. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
know.
it's been great. It's been great
I,
since I've been doing it. I love it.
I remember when you started too. I mean, you have progressively gotten better and better and better over the last couple of months too. I mean, your production has gone up, your consistency has gone up. I mean, what do you account that for? How have you gotten better? I guess we could ask.
I would yeah, I would really say just diving in and going just all in. Positive mindset when I'm hitting the phones. Like it took me some time to kind of get it down. It
Yeah.
really did. Like it took some time too. So I would say I would say self-belief as well. Truthfully, that's one of the most important things for me, I would say, is that self-belief and confidence and mindset on the phone that, hey, I'm here to help you. I'm the best person for the gig. I'm the best person. I have the best products. I have the best policies for you. What can we do for you? My mindset on the phone is, how can I help this person? How can I be of service to you?
Right. Right.
And I think that mindset shift of just, how can I be of service to this person? How can I help you? Really diving in, asking questions, um, and just getting the reps in of learning what I'm doing too. Like
Yeah.
6 months is not a long time in the business.
No. No.
Um, I know we got some guys who just come in and just kill it right away, which is great.
Well,
It's awesome.
no, there's like, I think like Marcus Kakos, he started off 20,000 progressively has worked himself up
Mm-hmm.
to 75,000 plus a month. I mean, that happened
Mm-hmm.
over the course of 4 or 5 months, you know, so it's
Yeah.
not unheard of to slowly build your, and look, we're okay with that. You know, I mean, you got to start making
Mm-hmm.
sales, but look, it takes time to develop yourself on the finer tune stuff, you know, that you've been working on, and the other top producers have been too, you know. Not
The
everybody
reps,
comes in a
man. The
stud.
reps.
You know,
No,
yeah, you got
it's
to do
the
the
reps,
reps.
man. It's the reps. Honestly, just getting used to it. Because I mean, you can have the objections down pat. You really can. You can have all the objections down pat. You name it, but once you get the reps and get the feel for it and how to really understand these people and what they're looking for, I mean, it's a niche crowd. You know,
Yeah.
it's a niche crowd. Learning how to talk to them, what they're really looking for. Um, yeah, man. I would just say more of a mindset shift more than anything, though. How can I be of service? Um, I'm here to help you. That's the main thing. I'm in service. I'm not here to just make a sale. And I'll use that on the phone too. Look, I'm not just a salesperson here trying to make a deal. Like, I have your best interest in mind. Like, let me help you out. What can I do for you?
Right.
Like, what are you looking for? Really asking more questions than anything. Why do you want to, what makes you want this coverage?
Sure.
What are you really looking for? Diving in. And I think people can really feel that too when
Right.
I'm on the phone with them, that I really care, honestly.
So check this out, guys watching at home. So this is the second agent we've interviewed that started as a broker. We talked to Tina last week, Matt, and
Yeah.
Tina was a broker. She was writing 10 or 15 grand a month. I think she did more than 40,000 last month too, as a
Mm-hmm.
free lead agent. So you made the switch early on in the
Mm-hmm.
program. Tell us, what was your motivation to giving up a higher contract and going towards free leads, but having a lower contract? Because it seems like, are you taking a pay cut? Like, why did you do that? What
Mm-hmm.
was the reason why?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. So really, the free leads wasn't even an option for telesales when I first started.
Right.
And I wanted to do telesales, I wanted to just work from home or work for wherever I'm at, the freedom aspect of it. And, that first week I'm dropping 1,100. Like I was, in my previous business, I was buying all my own leads. I was buying everything. Like, I can do that. I'm like, I'm willing to spend money. Okay. But at the end of the day, you got to spend $1,000 a month. If you really want to do well, like you got to be willing to spend some money up front. And I'll tell you what, my first week, I dropped, I think, $1,100 on leads. I don't even think I made that back,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, it was my first week. I should have prepared a little bit more that week, but anyways,
Sorry.
anyways, I was spending a lot of money on leads, and Tim was like, "Hey, we got this free lead starting. If you want to join, like, give it a go." I'm like, you know what? I'm getting chargebacks. I'm getting I, I'm so new to the business. It'd be good for me just to get the reps in and have the leads provided.
Yeah,
I'll
gotcha.
take the lower comp because I'm going to get a lot of leads.
Right.
I'm going to get a lot better at what I'm doing. And really, if you're getting a lot of the leads and you don't have to spend the money up front, I mean, it's going to damn near even out.
Sure.
It really will. With the leads, if you're doing well, you and Tim are going to give us the leads.
Yeah.
It's really just about converting them. If you're doing well, you're going to get a good amount of leads here too.
Right.
And you're going to be able to get better at what you're doing. So
So
I think free leads
has it
starting
turned
off is
out that
great.
way? Do you feel like you made you made a leap of faith, right? Okay, I'm going to give up leads. They're going to provide them for me. How has that
Mm-hmm.
actually turned out? Because you've been with us, as we were saying before the recording, right smack dab in the beginning, but
Yeah.
things have changed a lot. So has it turned out like you thought it was? And what has changed? And what benefits do you get from that?
Yeah. So I believe it was the first week of November that I started brokering with you guys. So that was like
Okay.
my first week in the field, getting it going, rolling, getting the ball rolling. I believe so. I was broken for maybe a month or so, and I was profitable still, but um, I believe it was the first week of December, maybe the second week of December, I got on the free leads. I'll tell you what. So it's been like 6 months on the free leads. It has changed a lot. We've got our systems a lot better. Um, we're using a quicker script now.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that the
That's one
old
thing that's
script
changed.
isn't good too, though. The old script is good. It is gold. The old script is good, but it takes a long time.
Oh, the
Um,
interesting thing is, so Tim was behind it, and he ripped ripped the old one to shreds. The one but hey, we want results, right? So the funny thing
yeah.
is, when with the new script, it didn't change conversion rates at all, but
Mhm.
you didn't waste half the time that you did with the first one. So that means you get more reps, like you're saying. So you could conceivably close more because you're spending less time on the phone per sale, right? So
100%.
a big change.
100%. But yeah, just the systems being in place, having a quicker script. Um, we've changed our ads over the time too. I feel like the ads have gotten better.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure. Yeah.
um, it was a brand new thing when we started. There might have been like 12 people in the free leads when I first started.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
there might have been like 12 people. I don't how many do we have now in there?
We're
Like
at 50.
60, 70,
50, but
fifty?
people come and go. Some people can't
Right.
cut it. We let them go, and so things change. But yeah, we're progressively growing for sure. Our goal is to have closer to 100 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Actively writing business through the free lead program.
I mean, it works, man. Like you just said, Marcus himself, like, is the prime example. Like Marcus was brokering at first too.
Yeah, yeah,
Same leads that
he
I was
was. Yeah, he
buying.
was. That's right. Yeah, yeah,
He was brokering. Yep, he was brokering. Um, but yeah, if you stick with it and just learn what you're doing, like the people are there, the support's there. We have a great trainer. Like seriously, I mean, you got people who care about you here. They want to see you
right.
succeed, and like you said too, if you do well, like you're gonna get rewarded. Like it took me a long time to get good at this. Truthfully, it
Yeah,
took me a long time. Like I was average, and we still got guys that are doing way better than me. So I'm trying to get to where these guys are at.
I know it's
And
crazy, right? I mean, like, dude, like writing 10,000 a week or 40,000 plus a month is like top. That's probably top 5% in the nation. With their, that's like top 10% for us. You know what I mean? Like there are people who are
right,
crushing it even more than that, which is just amazing. It really is.
yup. Well, we got leads. I mean, our leads are these are good leads. These are people who really want it. Like I remember when we first started too. It's like, yeah, if you're at 5%, you're like 5% close rate. You're doing phenomenal. Like you're killing it. Now it's like if you're at 5%, it's like, what's going on with you, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it is.
uh,
The bar has been
you
raised for
know.
sure. Yeah,
So yeah, over the time, it's just gotten the systems have been better and better. Like it's a good way to go. It really is. Like if you're thinking like, should I go? I would say this: if you're just brand new into the business, I would say go with my opinion. I would say I actually just had a phone call recently with an agent who called me and they were like new to the business. They're like, man, I've been running businesses. Like I'm willing to spend the money on leads, like I was myself.
sure.
They're like, dude, should I just like buy the leads or do you think I should go with the free leads? I'm like, you know what, man? You're gonna you're learning. You're gonna get so much better at what you're doing on the free leads. For what, let's say years down the road, you want to go do your own thing. This is gonna be the best thing for you, man. I really believe that you're gonna learn a system. You're gonna have great training. You're gonna have like support, whatever you need. Like it's there for you. I think the free leads is a great way to start. If you're new to the business.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. It's one of the things I find that I believe is the reason why it's been so successful is that every week the free lead agent, excuse me, starts at zero. They don't start at negative 1,100 every week, right? So even if the
Yup.
free lead agent doesn't make a sale, the psychological state is quite different than the one where you don't make a sale and you're down at negative 1,100 and your wife's yelling at you, your spouse yelling at you, right? So
Yup.
I find that by relieving that burden, and it is a burden of buying leads and just focusing on getting good at sales. I mean, our average, I don't know if you know this, Matt, our average production is in our across the agency is about $9,000, $10,000, right? Per month.
Monthly, you're saying?
Monthly, right? For our free lead agents, it's 19 to 20,000. So our free lead agents are doubly, on average, writing double the amount of production than the average agent as a whole, which is just, and that includes the free leads and that the whole average. So it's probably even better than that. And so,
Right.
I mean, guys in the free lead program, they write more business, as it turns
Right.
out. Now we got people who
Right.
are successful as brokers, but the odds are much higher that you're going to write more business and make more money without spending anything for the leads in the free lead program.
One
It's
hundred
pretty cool.
percent. 100%. Yup. 9,000, 10,000. Hey, you're still, if you're writing that as a broker, hey, you're still going to make money. That's great. Um, look, and a lot of people, I feel like myself included, like we want freedom. Like, hey, look, you have freedom in the free leads too. Like, hey, if you need time off, that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. You can set the hours you want to work. You need to work full time, but you can set the hours you want to work. If you need time off, if you need to take a vacation, you can take a vacation still. You know what I mean? You can take a
Yeah.
week off here and there. You're not going to kill us, right? If we need a week off.
No, no, we're cool about that. I
Yeah.
mean, you're a 1099, you can do it, come and go as you please, but this is also serious business, right? I mean, we've even put into the CRM now, like, don't give me leads because I'm off, and then letting us know,
Right.
like we're cool about that stuff. But you got
Right.
to work too, right? But so you do get that freedom that we all want, but within this constraints of, we're a world-class organization, so you better show up and work like you expect
It,
of us,
it,
what we
it,
expect.
David, you know what, brother? It truly is world class. It really is. You
Thank
know
you.
what? We say that, and a lot of places say that. You know what I mean? A lot of places will say stuff like that. Like truly, like you just said, average producers writing 20,000 in this
That's
business.
average. That's average. Isn't
That's
that
an
sick?
average agent.
That still blows my mind. The average guy,
We
right?
got
That's crazy.
we got guys writing 70,000 a month. We got guys writing 100,000 a month. Like I'm writing 40. You know what I mean? And we got 5, 6 guys doing better than me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah.
it truly is like you want to succeed. Like you'll come here and you'll learn how to succeed if you put the work in. You will succeed. And I'll say that too. Like that's what's helped me as well. Like put the dials in and really just put the work in, and the sales will come too.
Yeah. Well, Matt, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your testimony and discussion about what we do at the Dig Agency, specifically on the free lead telesales side. If you guys watching this are interested in learning more, maybe you want to see if this is a good fit for you, let me tell you what to do. And below, there's a link. Click on it. It's going to take you to my website, davidduford.com, and watch the overview video. That's going to give you a description about how the Dig Agency works, who's a good fit, who isn't a good fit. And then below that, there are FAQ videos that will walk you through, again, some of the finer tuning questions like, should you do face-to-face or telesales? We do face-to-face as well. Should you buy leads or should you get them for free? How commissions work, etc. So all of the information on how we work is there. So you can decide for yourself if what we do is a good fit. So again, click the link below or go to davidduford.com. And Matt, thank you so much for doing this again, man. I really appreciate you.
Of course, I really appreciate you as well. And hey, look, yeah, you're giving up. I'll say this, like, yeah, it's 50%, but hey, a lot of these places are starting you at 50%, and you've got to buy your own leads still,
Yeah, or
even
cold
lower than
call or
that,
something.
even.
Yeah,
So, you don't have any cost up front. These are real leads. Like, it's the real deal.
perfect. Matt, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. You got it.